ahead and do it then.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Brothers Beans podcast. This is episode 4. Apologize for the late episodes that we haven't done because we've been busy. We're really fucking busy.
Wait,
when I mean busy, I mean Alex.
Let's elaborate on that a little bit. Like, just so they know. My cat ended up knocking our audio mixer into a mop bucket I had, which it was my own fault for having it near each other at all, but I was cleaning my floor. I wasn't really thinking about it. He jumped up on here and it was at the wrong place, and but we were able to like soak it in rice, and it came out all right, and it's working now, so we're pretty happy about that. But that cut an entire week out of our schedule, and then last week Alex had plans already like prior, and our schedules are pretty tight as it is, so it's kind of hard to like reschedule and get something going if it's not on the Sunday. So it was just one of those, like, unfortunately we're gonna have to do it next week. But here we are for episode 4, obviously, so I mean, I'd say everything is working out. I know it's been a kind of a slower start, but all in all, we're just here to make episodes, you know what I mean? Like, we're just here to keep doing it as we can when we can, and it's just for our own enjoyment, really. Like, we're just doing this to enjoy our time and do something different with ourselves for a little bit.
Yeah, it's fun.
Today is Mother's Day. It is the 14th of May. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Every hardworking mother out there just doing their thing.
For sure.
All the lovely MILFs out there. Thank you for your hard work.
Shout out.
Appreciate it. Shout out.
Big shout out from Alex over there.
Emmy. Don't forget about me.
And Thumbo.
You really like MILFs, huh?
Huh?
You're really in love with MILFs,
They're
huh?
beautiful.
Okay.
Just think about it.
Alex said, I'll just be the stepdad. I don't even need my own.
Yeah, just think about it. I mean, like, in the future, you know, just like they get older, you're like, you know, I got a free house.
He said, hey, you know.
Shit. You looking for a sugar mama?
It's about setting yourself up for success, all right?
And on that note, happy Mother's Day, guys. So, as far as this episode goes, Thelmo, I know that you had mentioned there's some like dude trying to like, or no, not trying, who successfully like got limb lengthening surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
hold on.
No, you're good. Take a moment
for this.
But as far as that goes, that sounds pretty interesting. Like, just off the rip, before he has the actual information on that, I'll just ask, like, would you guys like do that?
Limb lengthening?
Yeah, like get like I don't know, extensive surgery, like you know.
I'm fine where I'm at.
Well, I think
it depends. If you're talking about my height right now, I'm good.
But
if I were like this guy who was 5'5" and went to 6 foot, if I was 5'5",
I'd consider
he
it.
should have just stood on his money to become 6'6".
So you mean if you were Ricardo?
Okay. But now if I was 5'5", I feel like
you would consider it, because like it'd be on the table.
Yeah, because like I don't know, being like short is kind of I feel like it's kind of a curse a little bit. Like it kind of
in a way,
sucks.
yeah. I'm sure, yeah. Like,
what would your guys' ideal height be? Like when you'd feel like you're like, okay, this is just right. You know, I'm not too awkwardly tall, and I'm not feeling short either. You know, I'm like you're the ideal height for you guys.
I wanted to get to 6 foot. I didn't get there.
I always thought like 6'2" is like the ideal,
6.
like not too tall but not short. Like you're tall, but you're not like you're not a giant. Like you're just, you know, kind of bigger.
Gotcha.
6'2".
I say 6 foot.
6 foot?
Yeah, 6 foot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 6 foot.
Well, it's really hard because like if you start going into like older houses or older buildings, you really notice how 6 foot really is pretty tall. It's like you go up there, you're kind of like slouching a bit sometimes. Yeah. You're just like pink against them, like a low hanging light. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's just I'm gonna go into this topic later, but there's some 3 foot stuff.
Like things that are 3 feet tall.
Yes,
I bet.
Toddlers.
Yes.
Well, not toddlers, but like children.
Toddlers.
Children.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah.
Wait. So would you guys do
it? It's
it?
crazy.
Collin.
Me?
Yeah. Let's say it's not your height. You were like 5'2".
Oh hell yeah! No,
yeah.
I'm 5'2". Like I need to be at least like 5'8". Come on, dude. Like that's a little
Well, did it say how much he got extended to, or is it?
Yeah, from 5'5" to
6 foot.
Dang, 5 inches, huh?
Like 7 inches.
I was about to say your math's a little off, but
Just a bit.
12 inches in a foot, not 10. There you go. That's all it was.
I don't know if I would do it. Like you said, maybe if I was really short, yeah, I'd definitely consider it. But at the same time, I'd feel like I just would be so adjusted, and it depends on the age too.
Yeah.
Because if you've been your whole life short, you kind of adjust your whole life to being short.
Yeah.
And once you get taller, you got to get used to that
Mhm.
awkwardness, and then whatever side effects may come from that limb lengthening.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
can't be like smooth, no way, right? Like,
No, there's no way
There's
it's
got to be
smooth.
like a funky,
a funky ass
transition.
walk or something.
Yeah,
Actually, I
This-
think there's a video. Let me see how this dude walks.
because that does it like add bone, or does it just stretch out your
Does he-
bone?
I don't know.
or-
Does he walk like he has something up his ass or what?
Yeah.
Oh, like, see, they have him like on the.
Oh, so they're like retraining him how to walk.
Oh, so it is definitely like an awkward phase where like you have to learn to like use your body.
Yeah,
again,
he's like
basically.
working out and shit.
Yeah,
like
strengthen,
trying
Oh,
to-
like
re-strengthen your
physical
muscles.
therapy.
Physical therapy.
Yeah, but he has
Yeah.
like a leg brace on.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's probably because it's still like they want
Mm.
it to heal like in place and
Mm.
in that formation.
Mhm.
So they have like a
Um,
metal thing
yeah.
screwed to his leg, and they're kind of like guiding, helping him strengthen it. Basically, maybe
Okay.
that's permanent though, because like
Oh, for
maybe
sure.
when you extend the bone like that, it loses some of its.
Like strength, of
Yeah.
course. Like it has to.
I would hope it's permanent.
He
You
said,
have to
"Why
go
did I
out back
pay?
every 3 months.
Why did I do this?"
Be like, hey
Yeah,
doc,
dude.
I'm back.
Like,
Dude,
Doc, I
yeah.
think I'm down to 5'10". We need to get this back
It's
going.
getting a little low.
low, dude.
Chicks ain't fucking
Yeah.
with me, man.
But no, all in
Gotta
all,
get back
like
to 6.
I personally like if I was that short, sure, but like I'm happy with where I'm at. I think I'm like 5. I don't know, but I think I'm 5'8". Like I'm pretty sure I'm like right around 5'8". That average height, like normal. Aren't you like 6 foot anyways?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say you're 6 feet tall,
Son
so
of
like
a dog.
you're like right there.
Yeah.
And then Chris, you're 5'11", damn near, like or maybe 6
The
feet.
doctor told me like 6 foot. But
I was gonna say
no,
you're
I'm
right
like
about
5'11".
Alex's height. Like you
think
and
I'm
Alex
like
are very
5'11".
close.
Hold
to
on,
the same
stand up
height.
real quick.
Yeah, damn near.
Stand up real
You
quick.
two, you two stand up. I'm curious.
Y'all
Hey,
both
sorry,
6
we gotta
foot?
have fun for the pad. For
Somebody
the podcast.
lying, bro. Somebody lying. Oh no, Alex is, I think is a little taller.
Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
might
so
be the
Chris
hair.
might be 5'11", which is like accurate, and then like, yeah.
It might be the hair.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I think I'm
like
5'11".
you definitely you're literally like that much, like tall. You can just see from like top of head to top of head, like there's just like
Ah, I've seen that before.
Okay, question: y'all ever cap about your height?
My height?
Not really.
People think
no.
I cap
I
about
mean,
it.
technically, I lied on my driver's license. It says I'm like I think it says I'm like 5'6" or 5'7", and I'm like 5'8".
Oh, it's lower.
Yeah.
Don't they
It's-
ask you?
I'm pretty
You
sure
said
they
the
just
wrong-
used it from when I was 16.
Oh,
Because
younger,
when I was
yeah.
16, I got it, and I don't think they asked me. I think they just transferred it again.
They're supposed to.
But
ask
I
you,
was
bro.
like, whatever. Like it is what it is.
They
I'm-
do? Shit, no, I'm curious.
Yeah, because I put mine's 5'11",
Oh, I don't have my.
and I think I'm like.
I don't have my wallet.
Oh no,
around,
this
check.
is accurate. 6 foot. No.
They just ask you, like, okay.
Hmm.
I'll put next time they ask me, I'll be like 6'2".
See, I might be 6 foot, but I still feel short. Cause like I'll go up to some fucking
Yeah, I know.
fucking jingling it. I'm going up to like a
You're
bunch
what?
of people.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Nothing going.
No, I don't know.
Some jingling.
There's fucking a thing, the wire.
Oh,
That's why I tried to stop moving it.
okay. Yeah.
but
fair.
like I'll go up to some like, random people, like maybe I'll go to College Town or something. There's some fucking trees out there. My God,
Yeah, some tall
I'm
dudes.
over there looking up, like holy shit. Like there's this one guy at my work. I think he said he's like 7 foot almost, and he slouches. So like his true height is never shown because the man's always slouching. And anytime he goes on an order picker, the man has to slouch over because it has that ceiling on it. And so he has to just constantly slouch the whole fucking time. And like, dude, that must suck, huh? He's like, yeah, I tend to hit my head a lot.
Fucking
Fuck
back problems
that.
from that shit.
Yeah.
yeah, I was just about to say back problems from bending over so much. So
Yeah.
that's probably why he's slouching. It's probably just
Pause.
hurts.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why Alex's
yeah,
back hurts
fuck.
too.
I'd say we're at like good heights. Like we're not too tall to be hitting shit, have to slouch over in uncomfortable ways. Like we're just living life, walking through life normally. Like no weird, no side effects. It's just like living, man. Everything's about the right size. I don't think I've ever had something that was like too small or too big in terms of like a
Hey,
house
yo.
or bro, you walk into a house and the fucking door frame hits your
Oh, I
head.
thought we were talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, dude. You just had to pause that, man.
We had to throw a pause right after that one. My bad.
No, yeah, we're good. We're decent height. I'm happy with it.
Like for instance, like a soda can, some people can just like grab it like that, like a full the aluminum can. They're just pinching.
How do you
like
grab
that.
it? Oh, like that.
Like they'll literally like grab it.
You're connecting dots, Joe.
That's just fucking
Pause.
Would you do limb
You
lengthening?
guys need to
down
get
there?
your minds out of the gutter, dude. We're trying to have a conversation over here. Stop thinking about cock. Holy shit.
Dude, the way you
Now you say like cock too.
But that's the thing. Like, it's just on your mind. You guys just have a lot of dick on your mind. Let's get your head out of the gutter.
Okay.
No,
I'm
it's
just
because
saying, like, dude, you can't stop talking about it. I'm just talking about Coca-Cola and tall people and how tall people have smaller things they have to deal with because they're so large. And all you're thinking about is dick.
Pause.
it wasn't just
You gotta be more specific, bro. This is
How? How can you be more specific? I literally was talking about a Coca-Cola aluminum can where you grab it like that.
okay. My bad.
No, like, see what I mean? Your
No,
mind's on dick. Like, you just can't step out of it.
All right, guys.
my mind's
it's not really
on
that
it.
funny.
Huh?
What?
It's not really that funny.
What were we talking?
Okay. Nah, it's pretty funny.
But no, my mind was on it because before we started the podcast, we were talking to them about the
A dick?
a quick.
Oh.
No, what?
What?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They were talking like the quick subject, like he was like mentioning it to us, so we
What?
get the idea about the extensions.
Oh, and yeah, you guys
And then
started talking about dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dick is always on your mind.
Colin has a point.
No, dick is always on your mind. Maybe it's, yeah, no, it really is just you guys. You just can't stop thinking about dick.
Man.
Hey,
I don't know.
that's okay.
Because it was
I
like
just-
out
I
of
was just-
context, and I was like, okay, look. It's like, what was he extending? And he's like, oh, his legs. I'm like, oh, that makes sense, you know. I had hope.
Anyways,
either way, I feel like the jokes are always there. Like
I'd
a dick joke.
extend it.
Yeah, you'd
He
extend
said
it?
I'd extend it.
I don't know.
Just be happy, bro. Just be
I
happy
think
with
I'm
where you're
comfortable
at.
where I'm at. But you know, an extension would never hurt unless it stops the function.
What if it does hurt?
Yeah,
What
I
if
was
it
gonna
does
say,
hurt?
What if it does though?
Like,
You
I've
gotta
heard
go
like
over
people who like there are guys who like get their circumcision like late in life because like they'll have like a bad like infection or some shit. Like there's real medical reasons that like
really?
people have to, and like they say like when you're older it's a lot harder like to have it done because like it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Like apparently like it just like you basically you're very immobile for a long time, which as an infant you already are, but as an adult like walking around trying to live life, apparently it's like fucked. Like it just fucks them over.
And I'm pretty sure, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even know if you know this, but like, you're not supposed to like get hard while you after you have that. Surgery.
Yeah, no,
Whatever.
you can't. And as an adult,
Imagine.
like that's just
no, like,
it can like tear the stitches
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
because it is kind of like closed. It's a closed wound. You
Dude,
gotta leave it.
for
That
like
would suck.
for like extensions like that too. Like if you want to extend your shit, it's a
Whoa.
painful thing to do.
Like I would
'cause
just never.
That's a
want
thing?
I seen have you guys know
that's a
Steve?
thing.
You guys know Steve will do it, right?
Yeah,
That was like
Yeah.
fake, though.
Like I think his fiance like just paid like the lady to do his, and like, dude, it was a long needle. And I'm just like,
Wait, so
What
they
the
inject it?
it.
inject.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm good, bro.
Here, I was ready for the pills. You know, Pornhub was promising me pills.
He said, I was promised pills.
There was pills advertisements.
I was promised.
They said it will grow 6 inches in under a
Exactly.
week.
So like, what the hell is this needle shit?
Nah. Hold on, back to the height thing though. I had a question for you guys. Would you all date someone that's taller than you? Like
Yeah.
a decent amount, not crazy, but like a decent amount taller than you.
Like what do we say? Like
I don't-
5
I
inches,
don't
3
care.
inches.
Like how tall are you? 5'8"?
Yeah,
She's like 5'10".
yeah.
5'11".
That's not much
Why-
difference.
why-
to be
That's not much
honest.
different. Yeah,
No?
like it wouldn't be that weird.
What's the cutoff then? It's like 6 foot plus.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, you same thing?
Meh,
But
yeah.
then I would say someone
It'd
who's
be hard
6
for you
foot-
to find someone taller than you though.
Yeah.
I would say like if like a guy's 6 foot, it wouldn't be weird for him to date a girl who's 6'3", 6'4". Like it wouldn't be like it wouldn't look awkward. I'd be like, you know, like a couple inches difference, but they're both tall. Like
Me
I mean,
personally,
it's like the
No?
same thing. It's like
Nah.
the same thing if like you're 22 and your girlfriend's 25.
that's age.
Yeah,
but
like,
it's he's just saying like it's similar in the concept of like, is there really much like
I think it's different because age is like a number. I don't
Some point
No,
I
in
feel like
time-
you're saying that, but like age is
Oh.
like relax. You got a dick on your mind.
no,
I got a dick on your mind.
bro? We
No, I
need
mean,
to
like,
put that
age
on a
is, like-
t-shirt.
Age is just relative. Like some people are like older than they act and stuff. So it's like
Yeah,
that doesn't
absolutely,
matter.
and
but
that's-
height for me is just like personally, I don't know.
Are you being heightist right now?
A little bit.
Heightist?
Yeah.
Are you being heightist?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay,
heightist. I didn't.
okay.
I don't know if you knew, but I am a heightist.
Okay, for sure,
Yeah.
sure.
I always know it.
Heightism.
Yeah.
No, there
but
was a
it's
reason
just-
he
I
brought
don't
the
know.
extension.
Yeah, there was a reason. There was a reason. Okay. But okay, so Temo, if you got the extensions from where you're at right now, so you're 5'8", say you'd be like 6'3", then you're gonna go date a girl who's 6'4", 6'5"?
No, because she's taller than me. I don't like.
Like it's just a matter of like even an inch is like nah.
I mean, if she's like,
Bro, like what if it's one of those things like you like we're with these two, we're like you'd have to stand up and be like, I guess he is tall, like to figure out which one of you is taller, and you're gonna sit there and say like, nah, I'm good.
if it's that pretty close, then maybe.
Okay,
But
so like
I
within
don't
an
know.
inch, within an inch.
But if I can see her, she's notably like taller
Than
me,
you?
then nah, I'm good. Because I don't want to go like up to her and be like,
Come here, babe.
Get a stool step.
"Can you take me home? Carry me out of here."
Kind of tired.
Carry me
I'm a
home.
little tired.
Fair, that's fair. I respect your decisions.
Well, I guess on that note,
Or
what's
opinions.
the age gap for you guys then?
Age
Yeah.
for me, like for my personal, it's like 2 to 3 years, but really 2 years is like my like preferred maximum.
I say the same.
Like
Yeah.
it's
2 or 3.
anything outside of that, it's like I don't want to say it's a different generation, but it's almost like the way I see it is like you'd be in high school in 3 years. That's from like a senior to freshman year.
Yeah.
Like that's a little like
Mm.
there's just so much life in between that and like difference in like experience that like, and I know that's not major, but it's something to me. It's like I don't know. I would really prefer someone who's like in the same boat that I am and in the same realm of life that I am. I wouldn't want to be. Like, I wouldn't want to go for someone older because I feel like I'd be missing out on, like, experiences you're supposed to have at this age because I'd be jumping into the next stage. And then the next stage, I'd just be bored because it's like, well, I already did all this in my 20s and I never did my... So, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of just... I'd prefer to be with people, like, my age. Like,
but
right around my age.
It's weird because like once you get older, like it tends to just not matter anymore. Not saying it doesn't, but like some people are like, oh, you like I think you guys said like when you're 22 and you find someone who's 25, you're just kind of like it's whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But like when you're in high school or a little bit younger, you're just like, oh, there's too much of an age gap. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like
But
a
I get what you
freshman
were
day,
saying.
When you're
like
in
a
your
senior type.
30s, of course. I'd say,
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
when I'm in, like, my 30s...
Oh.
Whoa.
or a person in their 30s in general, I don't say like it wouldn't be weird for like a 35-year-old and a 30-year-old to be together and be completely happy and normal, like with no who's clicking.
Oh, it's my best.
You're good. I was just like, what the fuck is that? But like that's completely normal. Like a 30-year-old and 35-year-old, if they work, they work, you know. But like I'm just talking about myself because like even at 30 though, like I wouldn't want to date someone where it's like what like I don't know. I guess like at the end of the day, it's just about like your childhood experiences. Like I wouldn't want to be with someone who has like a completely different childhood and like childhood memories and nostalgia than me, because like then it's just kind of different, you know. Like I feel like we're very different people in that aspect. Like those things really tie generations together, and when you get to someone who's not really tied with your generation and the things that happen and the things that you tend to associate with and that are nostalgic, etc., I feel like it can create just this disconnect. Just like what, like damn, like this person is just like not like they don't know any of these things I've like known forever. They don't
Things you've
none
been
of
through
it
already.
exactly,
Yeah.
and like people within your same generation just experience those things.
Well, that's the crazy part though, because I mean, especially with the internet now,
Mhm.
you can definitely get a lot of the same nostalgia now. I mean, people could look up things like, I mean, like us, we could look up a lot of. I mean, I think I noticed it too, that our generation tends to like not necessarily lean towards older stuff, but we do have a lot more interest in it too. We tend to look it up. We'll go out of our way and look up like older songs, older bands or whatever, and kind of connect with other generations through that regards anyways.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's probably going to continue happening regardless, even with our
yeah.
younger
People
generations.
are always
you
gonna
know?
like it's.
Especially now, it's more easier to access information. Probably
Yeah.
in that past, you would notice that gap a
Yeah.
lot more, like you said, because that information was like you said, there was no way for you to find out information about the other generations unless you like read a book or talk to people
Or like
I mean,
listen to their music and kind of like
Right.
listen to how they felt and like, you know, just that's like all you've got. It's kind of just like looking into it. So it's really just like history. Like you're kind of getting into a history lesson
Right, but like with I don't know, I feel like
with
with the
human
internet, it's a lot
history. You
more
know, just like
easier
or,
to
like,
access
cultural history. Yeah.
Back to the topic, Chris. You had something to say? Or what are your
He already said it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years, right?
Mhm.
What'd you say?
I think I already voiced my opinion earlier at the start of the episode
What?
What?
when we wished Happy Mother's Day.
Oh.
man,
Oh, God.
right. So
This
It was a joke. But
let's be honest then. For real.
Probably like what? I'm 22 right now, so probably
Think
just
so.
hanging around that, like maybe 21.
Yeah.
Maybe obviously 21, but I like to drink. So
She has to be 21.
yeah, at least 21 or older. Because like
Yep.
if it's under 20, I think I noticed it too. You kind of like not necessarily it's bad. Like don't get me wrong, you probably
Yeah.
get a happy, fulfilling relationship.
Of course, it's not
But,
impossible by any means.
like if you tend to love to party and stuff, you kind of feel like you're babysitting in a sense. You know, you're just like, I want to go do this, but I can't because she can't do it.
Yeah.
You got to kind of like pick and choose where you can and can't go, and that's like not. Don't get me wrong, that's not bad for some people. Maybe people don't enjoy doing that as much. But like for me personally, I'd feel like, well, I want to do it, but I can't because she can't.
Right. Yeah.
And it started like I feel like that'd create too much arguments, and like it'd be better if it's just within my age group,
absolutely.
So it wouldn't cause any issues,
Yeah, I feel that.
For real.
I mean, I've been with my girlfriend's like she's 22.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 21, so it's like a few months. She's a few months older.
Yeah,
than me.
right.
So
that's nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
y'all
y'all are like the same, literally like the same bracket.
Yeah.
Like within the same couple months, you're good. Yeah, no, you're same generation,
so like
same everything.
She's 22. I'm 21 still.
Yeah, but you'll be 22 and literally like what? It's May now, so 3 months.
Yeah,
you got 3 months. What's the 15th, right? Or
the
no,
5th.
That's it's. I know the 5. I got. Hey, could you have even said it?
I knew it already, dude.
Oh, did you now? Did you
now?
now?
I was about to say it.
Oh, you were about to say it.
I wanted to see if you knew it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, they're a bunch of fucking liars. This motherfucker was closer because he said 15.
I knew there was a 5, and I knew it was in August. I just added the 1 because like I was like, maybe it's like the 15th, like right in the middle. No, it's the 5th. I just knew there was a 5, and I knew it was in August. Like that was it for sure. And I knew it wasn't the 25th.
See, but I knew it was in 2001. So like,
fuck up,
whoa, dude.
I'm
gonna take a shot in the dark and say, wait, when's your birthday? Is months?
February,
January.
Oh yeah, so we're all born in 2001. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. January, February, March. In that order.
You had to fuck it up. Huh?
You had to fuck it up, buddy. Couldn't have been in April, baby.
Sex. Your parents could have had sex earlier, bro.
Come on, bro. Just 2 months? Or wait, no, that would have been 4 months. Right?
I don't know.
Depending.
Yeah, about 4 months.
I think I'm good in August.
He said, I like it.
All right, so we got to fill in the gaps then. So we got to find a July, a June, and a May, and an April. Oh, we have an April.
We already have an
April.
So we need a May. Oh, I think Luis was born in May. We have a May. We need a June and a July.
Is Ricardo June? No, he's December. What am I talking about?
So we need a June and a July. We'll get on that.
We gotta fill the team. We have to have a birthday celebration every single month. Fill in these like at least one.
No.
Who's born in September?
September?
I don't know.
September? We don't need a September.
This motherfucker.
We don't need a September. You are the cutoff.
You are the cutoff.
Because
we could do December, January. We don't have to worry about November or anything else, all right? We already have it.
We have December, January, February, March, April.
We just need May.
May. We just need June and July. And your August. So we got 2 more. All right.
We'll figure
so this is official call out if you have a June, July.
Maybe we might want to have you in the team just so we can, have a birthday celebration every month.
Mm-hmm. Except for 2 months.
What turns me off?
What?
Girls that are into Zodiac.
Zodiac?
And ask you your birth month and
oh my God, y'all seen clips of that shit? There's I'm what do you say? I'm a Sagittarius. I'm an Aquarius. Or what do you say?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius? Yeah, he goes, I'm a Sagittarius. Oh, you are? He's like, oh, no. No. Oh, no, she goes, you act like a...
You give me the Sagittarius vibes.
Like, no, bitch. I'm fucking Leo.
I've seen that.
And then I've seen one where he was like, nah, I'm a Leo. And she's like, oh, okay, that, you know what? That makes more sense. And he was like, bitch, I'm lying. I'm a Capricorn. Like, shit. Like, it was just one of those. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, you could really I feel like it's just so much generalization.
Like, I really don't know.
That it could apply to anybody and shit.
It's just an excuse for shitty behavior.
Like, I feel like I've always looked at them as just like, I looked at the information.
Just having a bad day, my Mercury.
I feel like every time I've seen like a horoscope or whatever, I feel like it's just information that could really be given to anyone on any day, and it kind of could help their day in a bit, focus on this and try not to do this, and it's just so I'll look at it, but not as this is what's gonna happen with my everyday. It's more just hey, that's some good advice. Maybe I should go, whatever. But it'll be fucking take care of the shit you haven't taken care of And I'm like, damn, like that's actually, I'm glad I saw that notification. I should go do that. So stuff like that, I'm cool with. But like, I don't take it to like, like it's written out. This is how it's gonna happen. Like it just, it's more of just like, that's good advice. I'll do that today.
Yeah, it's just generalization.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's all very generalized. Like I look at it and I'm like, you could tell this to anyone and they'd be like, oh yeah, that really sits with me right now. It's just the human experience.
Well, what's it called? Like I was joking around, like someone's like, "Oh, you know, like did some some sort of shitty act." They're just like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm such a Gemini." You know, blah,
right?
Blah, blah. You know, Mercury's rising, like them will say. You know, oh my god, I'm such a Gemini. I can't believe I did that. You know,
the fuck up.
Like that.
The fuck up.
Oh, man. Yeah,
fucking yeah, but stuff like that, like oh my god, Pisces, shit like that.
Yeah, it just turns off for me.
I mean, do you guys ever look at the? I know there's this place I only went there once, and it's like a fat minute ago. You know, like the Great Wall.
Oh,
China?
The buffet.
Yeah. Oh no, was it that one? No. It's the one by
in front of the trampoline place.
No.
Oh, by Flow. No, that's closed. That's City Buffet. I think.
No.
Oh, that was
City. What did you say?
That was City Buffet.
Yeah, I think it was that one. I think it was
that
that one, right
by Flow.
The Flow.
Yeah. So that one, I went there like a fat minute ago. I didn't like the food.
They're closed.
Well,
they closed down.
But like they like, don't you guys ever see like the
they had good cookies.
like the year you were born, and then like you're the animal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chinese zodiac.
Yeah. I think that was pretty cool too.
I think I'm a
seeing
snake
the
or
Chinese
something.
Yeah, we're all snakes. 2001.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's years, right?
Yeah,
I can't trust you, snakes.
We're all fucking snakes.
I can't.
Yeah,
trust
no,
you,
but that's we're all snakes. But yeah, like imagine that, just telling like everyone born within a certain year, like, yeah, you're this. You're gonna act like this.
Yeah.
It's like holy shit, like whoa.
Hey, bitch, aren't you a snake?
All y'all some fucking snakes, bro. No, oh god, bro. Hey, Ricardo's not a snake.
He's not. He's
is it dragon before snake? Yeah, you're the dragon. He's dragon.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be way deep. He's gonna see this. He's gonna see this at some point, and he's gonna know.
I'm a dragon, guys.
I'm a dragon, guys. Sorry, guys.
What are you guys?
Snakes? Wow,
snakes,
that's pretty
bro.
lame.
My fucking children, bro. Yo, what's that, little bro? Oh, all right. Like the Ricardo for sure.
Well,
hey, I've been playing Elden Ring more recently, just like getting back into it, bro. That game is still so fun. Like even after like a little break, like yeah, I got a little like burnt out from it, but like once you take a good break from it and get back, it's still like as fun as it was because there's still so much to fucking do. Like I doubt we've all done everything in the game. Like I'm going through like the parts that I like kind of rushed through at the start the first time. And like just kind of like trying to get everything, go every corner, see everything. And I'm like finding so much shit that I didn't even fucking have before. I'm like, damn, like I needed to like look through this. And it's also making me realize like how large the game is, like how much there really is to like, if you were to 100% that game, that is like, it's gotta be like 60 hours of gameplay, bro. Like there's so much you have to do.
See, I'm doing, I started how you did it. How you doing it now? I didn't speedrun. I took my sweet ass time.
Yep.
And because of that, I never finished the game.
Yeah.
But because, like you said, there's so much content to run through, and then I got burnt out because I'm like, I'm so tired of just exploring.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's like Hogwarts. Hogwarts is very cool, but it's just so much that it's like it burns you out. It's like, dude,
that's why you fast travel.
Well, like no, it's not even about the fast travel. Like that, all the fast travel is fun, but it's like the actual like missions and stuff can be a little lengthy on like on Hogwarts at least. It's just a little like, damn, bro, like it's like the 8th time I've done this same fucking thing. Like, can we be done?
I finished the game.
It's a big game. Yeah, you finished it quick though. I remember you did that within a week, bro. You were like, you rushed that shit out. I remember you were like, yep, finished, guys, and I was just like, damn, bro, like I'm like level fucking 12. Like, damn, bro.
Level 12. I'm like level 30 something.
I know. I pissed off Ricardo because he's like, oh, I'm level 24. You're never gonna catch up to me.
And then you caught up.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, oh, I'm level 26. He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, it's like I got bored one week and I just started to do that.
Same thing like Sons of the Forest.
Because like that's the one thing about with Hogwarts. There's like so much ways you could get XP.
You want to get a little closer to your mic?
There's a lot of ways
you don't have to be that close. Just
vocalize, son.
He said,
There's a lot of ways they can get XP on the game, which is honestly pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't need a XP farm. That's the one thing I dislike about Elden Rings, you gotta fucking
XP farm.
Sometimes you have to farm.
You do.
Yeah.
But like the way I see that, it's part of the game. It's part of the
Mm.
grind. It's part of the process. They're like, nah, like if you really want to hit like that level, you got to put the time in, and it's gonna take time. Like you're gonna have to farm for a minute just to start. But like, it's part, it's a part of the implementation. Dark Souls and kind of just that overall like grind. Like this shit's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to take your fucking time and make you want to quit. Like that's the game.
See, I feel like I was more locked in when I played Dark Souls than when I play Elden Rings.
Maybe that's because Dark Souls is a little more linear. It's a little more like directional. It's easier to follow. Elden Ring is literally just do what you need to do, and sometime you're gonna find the end. And it's like, damn, bro, like there's a lot to fucking do in between. So it's Dark Souls is like directional. It's kind of like yes, it's open, but at the same time, once you realize it, there's a path. Like there's a dictated path to go on every time. And then you could speed run it. The fact that you can speed run Dark Souls kind of tells you like, in a linear fashion, that tells you it's got that linear style that it's like more, you can get into your grind mode and like, nah, I'm going to dip this, jump this, hop over this, roll through. And you know what I mean? You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hardcore know what you're doing. I feel like the bosses in Elden Ring are badass though, like just hella fucking cool. Like Godric, Margit the Fellowman, whatever. Yeah, dude, those are cool ass bosses.
Random ass dragon in that one swamp.
Yeah, dude, just out hanging out, vibing. Yeah, damn.
I finished Dead Island 2
already.
Yeah, I played it with friends. I wanted you guys to play with me, but
I was told not to buy it. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was told not to buy it.
Oh my god, bro! I had such an amazing time playing that game. I'm gonna do all the side quests too because
I like that island. It's a fun game.
It's such amazing graphics and shit.
If he's not good at the game,
well, maybe I just I was just about to say maybe I just like should have taken that with a grain of salt because he normally like either loves or hates a game. There's no middle ground where it's like it's a decent game. It's just not for me. It's either like no, it's trash or I love it. So I think I should have taken that with a grain of salt because he was just like, nah, bro, it's one of those games where you're going to buy it and then you're just going to regret buying it. And you're never going to play it after 20 minutes. And I was like, well, damn, if that's really the case, I'm not going to play it.
That was me with Elden Ring too.
That was you, bro. I remember when you bought it and I was like, bet, bro. I was like, bet, you can finally play it. We can hop on. I'll help you level up and shit. You played it for like one time ever. And then I remember I was just like, bro, you trying to? Nope. No, I'm good. I was like, for sure, bro.
Me too, Chris.
Hey, that's okay. It's not like for everyone. I only got hyped about it because I was watching Ricardo and Luis stream it so much that I was like, fuck, now I really do want to play this. Like, I do want to like get into that shit.
I mean, that's when I'm at Menards days where these guys were playing Elden Ring and...
You would join the stream and watch. That's why you wanted to buy it because you would join at night while we were streaming and you start watching it play and you're like, damn, I look-y want to play that now.
Yeah.
Back to Dead Island real quick. And we can leave it. It kind of just reminds me of like Dying Light. Like I feel like Dying Light is probably like just a better version of like.
But didn't Dead Island come out first? If we're talking about like.
No, but they did it better though, because like Dying Light, you can like.
I've never played it.
I never played it either.
I thought Dying Light was alright.
You guys never played it?
No,
Dying Light. No.
It's exactly like Dead Island. I played the other one, the other Dead Island that came out before
Riptide?
a long time ago. Yeah, Riptide.
Okay, have you played the first Dead Island?
No,
that was pretty good.
Bitch.
Yeah,
that's a goodie.
But that Dead Island kind of reminded me like Dying Light, but like Dying Light, you can like, there's more like parkour, like movement and shit. So it was cooler. That's why like
it's crazy though. Like Dead Island 2, they have like Sam B.
Yeah,
they brought him back into there in Hollywood, but one of the fucking characters, exactly most accurate of Lil Pump.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Lil Pump.
They got a little pump in there.
Dude, I swear to God, bro, because they named him Bruno, Mexican guy. So Lil Pump's Mexican. Same dreads, fucking pink and blonde. Now Lil Pump had a face tattoo right here. Was two X's and like a smiley face or like a frown face. So it's exactly like Lil Pump as well. Like, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll be Lil Pump for this shit. So I picked him, and then like I had friends that were playing with me. So one of them picked like the fireman.
Yeah,
but he wasn't really a fireman. He's like a fucking a male dancer. So dressed as a fireman.
Okay.
And then my other friend picked like this type of like, she looks like a tattoo artist that you go inside and she does your tattoos, all the tats and shit, and like the blue hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he
Okay.
picked that, but they have abilities too. They have like some downside shit. So Colin, you saw it too. Like agility. One of them's like fucking
yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
And then like the other one's like agility. It's like all the way up. So like
It like the different characters have the different stats and
Yeah.
whatnot.
so
see, that's like with games that I'm like iffy about buying. I want to do that, that due diligence work. You like maybe watch some videos, form my own opinion, but at the same time, I also want to experience the game, like just on my own. I don't want to ruin any content.
I will say from the videos I've saw of Dead
Of course.
Island, I want to play it. If I bought it, would you run it, Chris?
yeah.
I'm confused. Sorry.
No, me and
Well,
Alex said something. What'd you
Oh,
say?
okay, my bad. No, I was just asking Chris if I bought Dead Island, if he'd be down to like run it, because I consider it down. You know what I mean? Like, I consider buying
What do
it.
you get it on Epic, right? Or-
Yeah.
Epic, yep.
they said
I
Epic.
got the deluxe version.
Oh, it's not on Steam.
No,
It-
it's on Epic.
No,
See, because
I got the deluxe version. It's
I
like
sold some
65.
stuff on CS.
so you
I
have some
I have
inventory
way too much fucking money to fucking use.
on Steam.
Yeah, because Steam's so
You can't
so
transfer?
nice. And
Well,
you can't
summer
take the
sale
money.
is coming up
can't
soon. You
transfer?
might want to hold on to
Yeah.
that money and then get the bangers, because summer
way too
sale is
much.
when they do like their hot ass sales,
yeah.
like just the shit that it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like I can get that for $20 right now.
Mm.
Copped.
I barely play Steam games.
Sell your knife.
So I already did.
Oh, you did.
That's why I have too much money.
Oh wait, yeah, that's like too
Actually,
much
so-
money.
Huh?
I'm so-
In the account?
How much
it's
is
like
in it?
400 right now. It's just chilling. Yeah, it's just there. It's locked.
How
you
much
have-
was the
you
knife?
have-
It
You
was
have
like
these skins.
190, and I sold it
Wow,
for
for-
380.
That's great.
Yeah,
You have these skins and people buy them off of
Yeah.
you. Like
people
for-
love the
Like
pixels.
you can sell them on
People
the.
really
You know,
like
you know,
them.
you could do the same thing with Valorant.
I would.
You can sell your account. Though.
Yeah, you
don't
can sell your account and then
No,
like,
but that's like deep.
your
bro.
account,
Like,
though,
yeah,
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
about to
but,
say
like,
that's your
it's like-
whole account. I'd rather just like sell the
Get rid
skin
the
off
skin.
of my account.
I know it's
It's like,
like,
damn.
Oh.
weird like that, but for selling your account, like I have a friend that has like bought like the bundle, that new bundle, like that gaming bundle. He bought that, and that's like $180 bundle. So like, plus he has the Reaver Karambit.
Is it like the blue and yellow bundle? Like the are they like blue and the weapons like kind of blue?
It's like an arcade type of bundle.
I think I saw that yesterday. I should have bought it.
It's in the shop. It's still in the
Still?
shop. Still, yeah,
Oh.
it's a bundle. It stays there.
It's for the
And
season.
there's a
Well,
time.
then-
There's a time limit.
I was gonna say then the price is definitely not gonna stay at 180. It's gonna drop. If people can still buy it right now, it's gonna be selling for $10 at most.
I hope it's in.
What's the price on white? On titanium white octane? Does anyone remember? Because I know they dropped it on the store and the price dropped, and Christian was really pissed about that.
He doesn't even have it anymore.
Oh no, Ricardo was pissed. That's right. Ricardo was pissed about that.
Ricardo doesn't have it either.
Yeah, he does.
He got it back.
I thought he had it.
I thought he lost that whole.
Oh,
The bundle's called Radiant Entertainment System, and
me see
it's
yeah, that's the one I had seen.
yeah, it's all that. It's like arcade shit. So like if you buy the op, like the operator, you can do like the skins, different skins. So like the blue ones, like it shows like the end, like when you kill someone, the last person, it shows like a graphic where like like a little catch is like and all that shit. But if you get the orange one, it's like Street Fighter.
Okay,
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty
that
fucking
does
cool.
sound interesting.
But it's a lot of fucking money.
See,
Yeah.
this is
A
why
lot of money.
CS is better because your investment actually goes up. Because with CS:GO 2 coming out, all the skins values and shit are going up a lot. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
now
gonna say.
everybody's like hyping up the game again, and it's like, oh my god, look, there's new CS:GO, and then obviously
Are skins
are
gonna
be there.
transfer?
Yeah, everything transfers.
Okay.
As far as I know, everything transfers.
Then yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
increase the
Mhm.
value.
A
They
lot.
knew what they were doing. Then
Mhm.
CS2 was a phenomenal move by them,
It's literally, I think,
and it's about time.
yeah, it's literally just like a slight graphics overhaul.
I was just about to say it's really
Yeah.
just it's how they did Overwatch too.
Mhm.
It's literally Counter-Strike, but it's an upgrade.
Mhm.
They're just updating Counter-Strike,
Yeah, I think they're gonna do the same thing they did though. They're just
but they're
gonna-
probably gonna charge it, huh?
No,
charge for it?
I don't think so. I think they might do what they did with CS
Some
right
type
now.
of battle pass system.
Not
Oh,
really.
wait.
It's that premium, where you buy
Yeah.
it to get like better servers or whatever.
Okay.
You can, like get ranked in.
Because I feel like that'd be kind of like a fuck you to people who already bought it in regular CS. If they charge for the game again, even though you technically already paid for it.
Well, but you paid for CS. This is CS2.
That's true.
They had to put more hours into graphics over. Like, they had to pay to make the new game. It's not like they just kind of copy pasted. So I would understand if they charged 15 for it.
I don't know. I think they make plenty of money off of the fucking cases, skins, keys, all this shit we have to buy. So I'm like,
gambling addiction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're set on money right now, dog.
But what company do you know that doesn't go for more?
That's true. Just look at EA.
Yeah.
EA Sports, go fuck yourself.
I'm on. I apologize for this, but I'm gonna switch up the topic real quick. I really want to talk about this. I had Collin into it, but Collin was, he was on his phone, so he wasn't really listening that much to when I was showing him the TikTok. So I understand that.
Free him.
No. So there's this guy named Bob Lazar.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna give you a background for him. He it's like 1980 something. It's in the 80s. He was the first guy to put a jet engine into his fucking Honda. And like it was like all over the news and like the papers.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy, because he's a scientist. He loves technology and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this guy comes up to him and goes, "Hey, I got a job offer for you. We saw it. We like what you did with the jet engine and shit. It's impressive." So they're just like, you want the job? And he goes, "Well, yeah, sure. Fuck it." He wants a new job, all that shit to provide for his family. So with this job, he had to do like a lot of shit. They had to look through his background. They had to look through everything about this guy. Nothing fishy about Balazar. Nothing this and that. So Balazar had a paper in front of him that they give him, and they were like, "We're gonna take you out to the desert, and but the thing is, we want you to sign this paper and look through everything that you're gonna do, but we need you to shush." So he was like, "Okay," and he went to fucking Area 51. He is one of the scientists. Well, was when I say it, was one of the scientists in Area 51, and he worked on UFOs.
Wouldn't that be not a scientist, but a mechanic and engineer
on
Area 51 if he's established?
Yes,
it's like building an engine isn't science. That's engineering.
But like technology and shit like that, like science, it's
like computer science.
Yeah, computer science. There we go. We could say that, but I'm not too familiar about science.
Just when you were saying science, I think like chemistry, biology. I'm like, he's working with machines. Like it's really like machinery.
I'm not too familiar about like the saying for like
terminologies.
So like,
what's a scientist to you guys?
Anyways, so he literally worked on UFOs. He worked on 3.
He's still alive today?
Yeah, he's still alive. All right. So I'm gonna continue with this story. So basically, there's this guy. He used to work there as well. But he passed away. He died in Area 51 because of the technology that they had out of this fucking world. And it was like some type of force field or some shit like that, where like he touched it and he died. So like that's when they brought Bob Lazar in, and his partner was like so excited to tell him like everything and shit. And basically they were working on like a weapon and like it was like something about gravity and shit like that, but it wasn't really ready. And then they discovered a chemical that's never been on the periodic table.
Yeah, it's not a chemical; it's an element.
Element. There you go.
Element 115.
Yes,
I'm not joking. It's element 115.
Yes. They actually discovered that element.
Yeah,
but they put it on the table in 2011. That they discovered that shit in the 80s, dog. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But they didn't put it on the table yet, on like the table yet.
But yeah, they were working with element 115 back in the 80s, and it wasn't added to the periodic table until like 2000s.
So it's pretty fucking crazy. And basically, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go inside the ship." And when he went in there, it's so small, bro. The ship is big, but when you go in there, small, like 3 feet. Like the seats, like when you go in there, you have to like go like this and like sit down on the seat, and you're literally like sitting down on the seat, and it's just like weird technology in there.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying, but like,
they had very specific rules.
When you think of it, bro, fucking those aliens were like 3 feet.
Or something, like if
something.
They were that small.
They were small.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But yeah, what he was talking about, it wasn't a weapon, the gravity he was talking about.
What was it?
It was... Bublazar goes on record talking about, and you can see all of this in a pot. He has a book, he has a podcast. He's talked about all of this. You can go look this up. Like
go on Joe Rogan, honestly.
But Bublazar kind of speaks on it. But it's essentially, there was this like kind of spacecraft, unidentified flying vehicle, and they had very specific rules. He was a mechanic for that spacecraft. He was not allowed to really be looking around and inspecting others. Like, it was kind of like, pay attention to what you have and follow our fucking rules. Because there were things like, don't touch this, don't fuck with this, stay here, but try to figure out what the fuck is going on with this thing. Like, what is this? How does it work? How do we use it? How is this vehicle operated? They knew it was a vehicle, they just didn't know how to use it. And through time and practice, he ended up, and again, this is all on record, but like he goes on explaining how the vehicle basically had its own gravitational propulsion. It would propel itself through this device in the center, and it basically, whoever was inside of the vehicle, whatever the object, whatever it is, there was this like gravitational propulsion, and it would essentially like bend the matter around the outside of the vehicle with this like gravitational propulsion. And so instead of it using like thrust or things to move, it was bending gravity to just shift itself, and it could move at speeds you can't even consider real. Like, you literally could not fathom it.
So you guys remember like I think it was the first episode we had about the fucking space, like they found like a floating vehicle above water, and it just goes down to water,
and then zoop.
That's like that, bro.
It's something similar to that concept and he explained how it could travel through matter itself because it was bending everything around it. Like, it was literally just shifting through and phasing through things. So water, it was just going through. It's not touching it, it's passing through it, like bending it around itself. And he also explains how the reason you don't normally see these things in the sky, he was explaining how like when it went up, like when the thing would like go upwards, it had this weird like that, how it bends gravity and distortion. It would literally distort the image underneath itself to refract the light from both sides of itself, and kind of just, it would, you like, if you weren't above it, you can't see it. It was bending the gravity and light underneath itself at all times.
And this is the 80s, dog.
Yeah, he's talking back in the 80s when this is all, and he's just like, he didn't start coming on record about this until later, because like he's still getting like hunted down for this. Like, he's still under protection, and he's under a lot of
So I'm surprised he's able to like speak about all this.
It's crazy that
he's the only one who's really gone out and done it, and it's because like normally like you're gonna get killed for this. Like, he's like in hiding type shit.
He got kicked off. He got kicked off of the program. Well, he got kicked off of the program because I don't know if you know. If you correct me if I'm wrong too. If you know, that he brought some friends out, friends that don't like each other. Literally, they don't like each other, but they all kept this thing where like we saw it. They never speak to each other ever again after that. Like they don't even like each other anymore.
Yeah.
So he brought these guys with him, and they were just like they see everything. They see everything. They see like saucers, everything like that. And I think they caught one on video, but like I haven't seen it.
They found that action because he brought two guys out in his car, and they drove out to a portion of the field, or in a field. It wasn't on the station. It was in a field that he knew that they'd be able to see where they're doing their testing from. And sure enough, they got caught.
Yeah.
And that's why he ended up getting like removed from the program. And they ended up like trying to say like you can't say a word, you have to silent, NDA. Like this never happened ever.
They did some shit like something about his friends and family, the people who know him. They really like fucked him over. Like if you're getting like a check or something like that, or I don't know how it went, but like I think if you're getting a check, you're not gonna get that money, or like some shit like that. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird how they do it, but that shit's scary though. But he's still alive. He's still, he's in hiding. But the thing is, why I'm talking about him is because there's a certain influencer who wants to speak to him, and that influencer is Logan Paul. Now,
oh wait, that's the dude.
Now Logan Paul wants to talk to him because Logan Paul
Lazard.
With Bob Lazar, because Logan Paul wants to know if the video
he has of something.
I know. I was gonna mention. I saw about that. He purchased the video.
Yeah, he kind of stole it, but he was there, and basically this guy named Chuck Clark. I don't know. He has the video, and he lives in Nevada, in a fucking trailer in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So Logan Paul like hired a private investigator to go find him because James Fox is one of the guys who likes the alien type of shit.
Yeah.
He saw the video too because him and Chuck Clark are close, but I don't think not anymore because Chuck Clark was like, if you ask me 10 years about wanting to see the video or if you want to buy it off of me, I'm cutting you off 5 or 10 years. And he was like okay, but he asked and again, so like I don't know if they're like still in contact. I don't know. Anyways, he told that shit to Logan Paul. Logan Paul like said off the podcast. He goes, I really want to see this guy. Like I think it's bullshit. Like the way he described it, it was pretty like kind of bullshit. Like
the video.
The video.
Yeah, but I saw that. He mentioned it was kind of like
like it looks kind of bullshit. But this was like 90s though too.
Right.
So continuing, the private investigator found Chuck Clark. When Logan Paul grabbed $100K, went to his trailer with the private investigator and said, "I'll buy this off of you. I'll buy this video off of you." He did the same thing with the Pokemon card with the Charizard, and the guy was like, "No, I don't know." Yeah. But anyways, he was like, "Well, can I see it?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he saw it and he goes, "Oh, can I see it one more time?" And he goes from angle to angle to see. And Logan Paul is so fucking smart that he had a button camera, bro. A fucking button camera. And he caught the video too. Mm-hmm. So the private investigator saw it. One of his team saw it. And Logan Paul. And it's basically like, do you know about it? Do you know the video?
Mm-mm.
I saw because I did see about that. Like he was trying to purchase that video from someone for like a lot of money. So I was like, I was interested in that.
Right.
Do you know what the video is though?
He said it. I forgot to though.
Like I
think you want to get just a little bit closer.
I remember it. Like
it was just
you
like
don't
saucer.
know it, but it's pretty fucking crazy.
Right?
Yeah, it's a flying saucer. So basically, it's these guys. They were traveling to Area 51 because it's just like a little like a fuck around video, like haha, this and that. And then one night they had the camera right on the I want to say armrest. What's that shit right there? The middle part? Fuck. I forgot what it's called.
In what? In the car?
In the car.
The console? The center console?
Yeah. So they put the camera right there and it's facing the windshield. And basically, like, you could hear these guys, like, panicking and they're trying to go under their seats, try to crawl.
Yeah.
Under. And basically, it was like a beam of light inside of the car.
Okay.
And outside. I'm guessing outside. But it's like a beam of light inside the car where you're just like, what the fuck? Like, we're in the house. Imagine a beam of light, and you're just like, holy fucking shit, inside. It was like that, and these guys were like panicking and shit. And the youngest one grabbed the camera, opened the door, got out, looked up like with the camera, and he's just like, oh my god, and then like all scared and shit. And then camera dies, and boom, like that's all. That's all. Now it's kind of bullshit, right? You're just like, oh, like what the fuck? Like, yeah, that's why Logan Paul wants to talk to Bob Lazar because Bob Lazar worked on them.
Okay. I can see where he's trying to.
It's crazy though. Like,
Mm.
and they said that they know where it came from too. They know where that ship came from, a planet that's like light years away.
What came from?
The flying vehicle. I'm gonna say flying vehicle.
How do they know? How do they know that?
Something about like I don't know about like a tracking device. I don't know, but like they know it's from like a different planet, light years away.
Okay.
So that's kind of crazy though. How like light years away, dog. That's
That is a little wild.
I'm just waiting for the day where they just.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the
reveal,
fucking day.
Like they just hear.
I'm waiting for the fucking.
They're
day.
gonna LEA us.
They know, bro.
What's up, guys?
Everybody knows, dog. Everybody knows that they're real. It's just that
No,
they want.
that's not true.
Oh, no,
Some
okay,
people
okay, yeah,
really
you're
do
right.
like. They're like, nope, no aliens. There's no such
yeah,
thing. There's no way.
But there's some
Like,
people. There's some
bro.
people. They're like, bro, I don't know, because there's videos out there, and there's that famous video where a bunch of police cars
Right.
and a truck, and there's something on top of that truck that's leaning sideways,
Okay.
like a fucking disc.
Oh.
I mean, regardless of like flying saucers or anything, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but
No.
as people are like, oh, there's no aliens, blah blah blah. Technically, there is, because I mean, I think I saw it like a while back too. There's microorganisms that live in Mars that are like left over from whatever the fuck it was. So technically, there are aliens because there's shit that's alive in a different planet.
What if you what do you consider an alien? Because if it's
Right.
any living thing that's not from Earth, a microorganism living on Mars is not from Earth, and it's technically an alien life.
Yeah.
Like I also consider like plant forms alien life. Like I would like if there was a plant that was only terraformed, if there was no like creatures but full of life, that's alien trees. It's alien plants. That is alien life. It's not from Earth. So yeah, like I feel like it's so likely that there's something somewhere. Like because like if you're not talking about just like like stereotypical alien, yeah, dude, there has to be life out there somewhere, a tree or a type of somewhere.
Yeah, and there's that craziness of like we define life what we have experienced so far. Maybe there's a different way that something can live.
Of course, like in a way that we don't even like we
Exactly.
can't comprehend because we only perceive it from the human experience, from like how we perceive life. Just like a fox experiences life completely different than a human. Like with you know what I mean? Like two completely different paths and journeys, but we're on the same place.
Yeah.
We're on the same spot. Yeah, it's really interesting. So yeah, there just has to be more, like you say, just more complex that we can't get to that thinking. Probably, life is just different. It's whatever it may be for that organism.
I can't find what the planet's called that they were talking about, but it was like Z something and like some numbers after it.
Okay.
But like, it's
Also, are you guys
weird.
okay if I just use the restroom real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
for sure.
Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. I need one too, so we'll be right
All right,
back.
so we're gonna take a quick moment. We'll be back. All right, I apologize about that. I just had to take a piss. But we're back, so getting back to it. No, you're good. Hey.
I'm playing chess.
No, it's all good.
I really kind of like. All right, I lost my train of thought from before. So
That's all right. That's my fault.
So if it cuts, we apologize. But continuing, Bob Lazar also was in his 20s.
Nope, you
doing
didn't
this
say that. So yeah, that was the next point you were gonna make. Yeah, he was in his 20s during that. Okay, I did not know that.
And then when we were off, Collin made like a fucking mind blowing. Was it
I made a realization. It's either just really big coincidence or potentially related. We don't know for sure. But I was just thinking about it, and Chris had mentioned how like the element 115 was officially spoken about and released to the public in 2011.
In Germany, yep,
in Germany in 2011. And in 2012, late 2012, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the developers ended up releasing a camo, and it was called Weaponized 115. And it was a very alien-looking camo. It was like green and moving and and I'm not saying that's what the element looks like. I haven't seen it in person, of course, and I'm just saying, like, I wonder if they got inspiration from that story, not even knowing that was the same element that Bob was dealing with in the 80s, and that it was that crazy, like, how deep of a connection that actually is. Like, how crazy that 115 really is in the story behind it.
Wait, what game did you say it was?
BO2.
But wasn't that in BO1 too?
Probably BO1. No, BO2 has the
BO1 didn't have that?
Weaponized 115? The green camo?
Well, no, but they had the element.
BO part of like
the lore.
zombie,
the lore.
zombie lore.
Yeah, The lore, yeah, but he's talking about the weapon. He's talking about the weapon.
That's
camo.
what I thought. For people who don't know, 115 is
Yeah.
like it's like a. How would you even describe it?
It's just an element they use to fuck around and fight.
Yeah,
out.
it's kind of an
Black Ops Zombies, basically.
Maybe, yeah. So I guess, and that's why I was saying it's probably just a coincidence too. Like it could very well just be
'Cause Black Ops 1
coincidental.
came out like way
Way before that. It was like what 2007
Or maybe.
2000,
Ain't no fucking way. What?
or maybe it was a little late.
It was early. It was pretty early.
2008. Someone fact check that. When did BO1 come out?
I don't think Black Ops 2 came out then. Did it?
No, I'm talking about 1.
I know, but I'm saying when you said though.
Black Ops 2 came out in 2012.
Sure?
The only reason I know is because that's when I started playing video games. Like before
Okay,
that,
so
I was like
yeah.
an outside kid. Like I didn't start gaming until like middle school.
Right.
Black Ops.
Yeah,
Black Ops-
BO2
Black
was
Ops
like
1 came out 2010, and then Black Ops
10.
2 2012.
yeah. Okay, so I knew it was like later. Yeah, I just remember playing BO1.
Still,
Zombies.
That's before the.
That's before.
Or maybe the
yeah.
people at
They knew.
yeah, they knew. They had an inside man.
Yeah.
Damn,
But
bro.
no, it's pretty fucking crazy though, because I believe in. I'm gonna say this. I believe that this shit's going on right now.
Well, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
we touched on it last time in the other episode.
Yeah,
didn't we?
whatever episode. I think that was like one of the first or second
Yeah,
episodes.
Yeah,
First
like,
or second,
there's,
but-
there's obviously there's a lot of shit happening. We're just never gonna know about it
Yeah,
until
no.
But it's
they were
crazy.
quote unquote ready to
Yeah,
learn about it.
until they think the world's ready to
And the
hear
thing
it.
is, another thing about Chuck Clark,
Yeah.
is that he
Chuck
used to work
Clark.
in Area 51.
Okay,
Mm,
okay.
So now he lives in a trailer in the middle of nowhere.
Probably for a reason.
Yeah, for a fucking reason. But it's crazy how a private investigator can
Find you.
Oh, you know how easy it is to find people nowadays?
Bro, they're everywhere.
I
Yeah,
would
it's just,
probably
it's
assume.
really, yeah.
But
Damn.
it's crazy. I really want to see that video. I don't even care because I heard the video has been played too many times that it's gonna look real ass
blurry.
Yeah.
the blur and shit like that. But note this, dude. It's in the 90s.
Yeah.
This video's in the 90s. So people are like saying it's not. It's kind of bullshit because we all seen Jurassic Park, how they have the dinosaurs looking real.
Well, if you
look
back today.
Yeah, if you look at back today, but like over this was like after. This is after Jurassic Park.
Well,
came out.
That was
Actually-
the point that Logan Paul made. Like he said, like the way the video looked,
Yeah,
like there's no way you could have CGI that back then.
Right.
that's true.
He said it was that's what made him like
Didn't Independence Day come out back then?
Like, what's that?
Didn't that movie Independence Day come back in the 90s though?
90s.
I don't.
No, there was definitely CGI in the 90s.
No, but like
Well, yeah, they
like-
brought up the Jurassic Park point,
and then
which
like
is,
in Independence Day, the one with Will Smith.
I haven't seen it, dude.
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it.
I
Either.
It's
haven't
like a
seen
whole alien invasion movie.
Yeah, I know the movie.
I think I remember my parents watching that when I was really young,
Mhm.
and they didn't want me to watch. They were like I like walked out while they were watching, and they were like, "No, go play, go do something." And I was like, "Okay," but then I would end up like peeking, sneaking over and looking.
But,
Yeah,
but
that-
CGI is pretty good at not like but like
But it
it's
works.
decent for the time.
Yeah, but it's honestly, I really want to see that video. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care how bad it looks. I need to see. I want to see it because I want to know if this video is bullshit or if it's not.
I feel like it's just,
And I really hope that Bob Lazar sees this video too, and I want him to. If he says it's fucking real, like, oh yeah, like all the designs
Even
or some
better,
shit like that,
right.
even like that, it'll be even better to prove that that video's fucking real.
yeah.
That's very fair.
So Logan has it in his fucking pocket, and he said once he wants to save it for Rogan too. So, but he said he doesn't know if Rogan will ever have him on because a lot of people talk shit about him.
Okay.
So he's like he doesn't know for sure if he can get on Rogan or not. But
All right, Chris, I got a question for you. I think I have one last topic I'd like to wrap things up on because I've had some crazy shit going on at the house the last few months. Just
Really?
like, oh yeah.
Oh, I thought we were
like-
gonna get to Hashbula, but okay.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I
Matter
didn't
of
even
fact-
realize we were
matter
going
of
to talk
fact,
about that.
free Hezbollah, fuck we saying, he
Free
he
my
ain't
boy.
do anything.
That's
Free
a little loud.
Hashbula.
It's a li-
Free Hashbula to us backwards.
Careful. That's really.
He's like,
Just be careful.
My fault.
What happened?
He very loud. It
Peeking?
peaked a lot. That might not sound too good on.
No, but what do you get
recording.
arrested for anyway?
I think for like traffic violation, traffic violation where like they were drifting during traffic.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of him
So
doing that.
and he was there, and they got in an accident.
Yeah.
They're okay, but we don't know about the other person, or if they hit something, I don't know, or they hit another car. But yeah, they got arrested for that. I think they're in jail still, or they're not. But I don't know.
Okay.
Or his team is still putting on Twitter. His team is putting like his photo out and shit. So he's
Okay.
like, I don't know if he's out or not, but
Right.
free Hezbollah.
There you go.
I don't know how you be driving the fucking like I've seen clips like I don't know.
He's sitting on someone's
sticks
lap.
and stuff.
He's sitting on someone's lap, and they
they do the pedals.
yeah
and
they
he
do
just-
the
Oh,
pedals,
okay.
and he's the one driving it.
the steering wheel and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, Colin, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Actually,
right,
I'm
Chris.
interested
When
in
you
this.
were living here, was there any point where like you saw some shit that like freaked you out so much you didn't even want to like talk to me about it because you wanted to convince yourself it wasn't real?
Yeah, in the
Jesus.
corner of my eye. I always
Dude.
see shit the corner of my eye,
Dude.
but I'm just like
All
but
the
I'm like,
fucking time. I swear to God, all the fucking time I see shit out of the corner of my eyes. And like one thing I'll notice, like I'll be chilling, and this happens like every fucking day. I'll be chilling somewhere, and like out of the corner of my eye, like from like right here, I'll see like an orange blip. And I'm like, oh, Hermes is around walking around, and I'll like look over. He's nowhere. He's not even fucking here. He'll be asleep in my room somewhere, and that happens like that's every day. Like
in
I'll
that
be in the
box.
basement. I'll be in my room, the basement, anywhere. I'll just see a blip, and I'm like, oh. And like I'm willing to chalk that up to just like I'm used to seeing Hermes, and maybe my brain's just imagining my cat's with me when he's not. But I also will randomly just see like movement and kind of just like not orange, just shifting and kind of like what the like am I fucking tripping or like I must just be tweaking. But not too long ago, I was in the basement with a buddy of mine. And it was pretty late at night. We were just chopping it up, getting ready to like call it a night, and he was getting ready to go home. And we're just chilling, and out of nowhere, it just sounds like someone's like literally like running across my floor up here, like so loud that we thought someone broke into the house and was robbing us. And we came upstairs with knives ready to defend ourselves. Like we were like, there's someone in the fucking house.
Colin has a fucking machete downstairs, by the way.
Yeah, I do. But dude, like it was that loud. Like we both came upstairs and I searched every room. Like I was ready to find someone hiding in my fucking house. Like it was that loud. It was someone ran across my fucking floor, and we both heard it and we were horrified. It's like 3 a.m.
Oh, that's witching hour.
Fucking horrifying, right?
That's witching hour, yeah.
And so that happens, and I have a verifiable witness who also had that happen. Like we were both there.
Yeah.
And now we both just can't forget that. Like that is embedded. Like that happened. And another thing that recently happened, I was chilling here. I had just finished up watching some stuff on YouTube, and y'all were all not. I don't know if you guys were online, but like there were a lot of people online and on Discord. This is like within the last week. And so I hopped on, and I ended up playing till like 4 a.m. with them. We just gamed that night. We were doing hella shit, playing games, whatever. I was up pretty late. And I remember when I was done, I was like, all right, I'm going to go get some water. And I came out here and I walked past. And as I like was coming back from grabbing the water from right over there, I like realized the couch where that was the last place I was, which was around midnight. I was sitting right here watching TV. I got up, grabbed my shit, walked right into my room, started playing games for hours. When I came back out here, the couch, like this couch was shifted. Actually, I'll show you. And this was like this. And I literally couldn't sit. Like I had to
move the table and shit.
Yeah, I was literally like I had to move everything back, and I was like, there's no fucking way that I moved any of this. And my cat, you've seen him on video. He's not a fucking big cat. There's this doesn't fucking happen.
Though, yeah.
And I was just like, okay, whatever, something happened. And so
it's just a house settling.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
all right. And so that
That's
was like the
creepy.
second creepier thing.
Really?
And then, so there's I have 4 things. The third thing is when you're in this exact room and it is dead silent. It's not all the time either. It's not always happening. But sometimes when it's dead silent, like completely quiet, you'll hear like a grandfather clock ticking on time. I swear on everything.
Right,
I
Ain't
was
no fucking
All right,
way.
let's test it
Bro,
out.
I
Ain't
was
no,
gonna-
that shit just gave me chills, dog.
Bro,
Ain't no fucking
I'll
way.
put it
let's
on
change
everything.
locations.
Hey, ask Diego, ask Adam, ask
Trap.
Julian, ask him, ask Eli. Any of them. I've shown them all.
Julian.
You don't know him, actually. Never mind. It's one of my homies. But yeah, like all of them, I've been like, no, like if like because I've told them this exact thing. They're like, bull fucking shit. And I'm like, okay, then be quiet. Listen. Here, let's actually.
I'm saying, let's do it.
We could pause the podcast, but let's listen.
That's
What's
something.
your heater?
That has to be something else. No?
Yeah, it's your heater.
Yes, maybe your heater.
Yeah.
You think so?
You can
we
hear
sure?
it coming from over there.
Yeah, I hear it from over here.
Yeah.
Wait, shush.
It does sound like a clock, though.
Oh my god, bro, that shit gave me chills, dog. Ain't no fucking way.
It's not always on, but my ear's always on.
Bro, you know.
The sound's not always coming.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Sometimes we hear it from there.
No.
Okay.
Like, we'll hear it over there.
All right, let's.
But there's a
Can
heater there too, so maybe.
we do something?
Because I know
like,
when heaters like
Spending
cool
a night
off
here.
or
Like,
turn
I'm
on.
willing
Yes.
to write, like,
Hell
if there's a
no.
reasonable,
no,
like,
come on, bro.
You
What?
serious?
wait,
Yes.
what did he say?
What?
I told him he said we should. You know what we should do? And I said spend a night here. He's like, yeah.
Y'all are
No,
like, bro, it's
no,
my
no,
house.
come
It's
on.
not that
No, no, no,
scary,
no.
bro.
No,
I
wait,
sleep
wait,
here
get a
every
Ouija
night.
board.
Bro,
Acting like
I used to
Get a
sleep here.
Ouija board.
No,
Go
fuck
ahead.
that.
We're testing these bitches now.
I'm saying, let's kind of do a, you know,
What?
Like a scary
Like
paranormal
investigation?
investigation.
Oh, so but you don't want the Ouija board.
like let's just have the lights off the whole
Phasmophobia?
house,
Right.
like
Some shit.
nothing,
Okay.
and we can just have. I'll literally buy a fucking
Everything,
EVP
right.
shit.
Can I get a UV light?
Shut the fuck up. This ain't Faz.
Stay away from the kids. Don't look at the couches. No.
But we just yeah,
pick up.
Yeah,
Oh
we
god,
just-
bro.
we're just two people, bro. Like
Nah, that's scary. As
like
fuck.
two
telling
people in
you,
the
fuck
basement.
it.
Two
Y'all
people
gotta get my house
upstairs.
haunted. Like right now, it's just
We
you know,
talked
like,
about this. You're the one that's haunted here. So.
Nah, bro.
Oh God, you got the
Hey,
demon with you,
my
bro.
fuck-
Something's
fucking-
following you, dude.
Bro, my
Okay, go
girlfriend.
do the fourth one.
Yeah, I was about to say the last one. This was like literally a week ago too. I was talking to my girlfriend. Oh wait, no, this was last night. We talked about this. But she told me it happened a week ago. So we were hanging out, and I went to go grab a table to set up so we could do like this art thing we were gonna do. And she said that when I went, she just like felt like she just had this feeling she was being watched or something, and like just she couldn't shake that. Like yeah, like it just felt like something. And she thought like, oh, Hermes must be here somewhere. Like Hermes must be around here somewhere. And she said she like looked over to in my room to where she thought whatever it was watching her, and she said there was like this white like mist kind of, and it was like to the height of her waist.
Mm.
And like when she looked over at it and like saw it and like really saw it, it just like dissipated kind of.
Wasn't vape smoke?
No, it
No.
was like I don't even know because I was just chilling.
That's
Missed like
Like she
Like-
said, it looked like mist. I don't like a
like
white
fog?
mist. Yeah,
Like
like a
white
mist.
fog, like
Or,
little
yeah,
fog.
yeah. That's what she said. I didn't see that. That was this is other account. But she said it looked like the height of like a kid or something, like damn near.
Mm.
And I was like, if it is a
kinda
kid, that would
ring
make
bells.
sense that the kid was trying to fuck around and have fun and mess with me by moving my couch. Like it's non malicious.
It kind of ring bells too. The running.
And that's what and the moment she said that, Johnny was with me, and I was like, I looked over at Johnny, and I was like, Johnny, did it or didn't it kind of seem like a kid could have been running across the floor? And he said, Collin, shut the fuck up.
I fucking
Yeah.
love Johnny.
Yeah. So that's all been going on here. So I don't know if the house is haunted,
and plus,
but it's
that's Johnny's little spot right there.
see. At first,
too.
it was just me, and I was just like, nah, I'm just sketched out, bro. I'm just fucking paranoid. I'm just fucking sketched. I've always worried about ghosts and shit. So it's just like whatever. It's me.
yeah.
But then the shit happened with Johnny here, and then like just other shit, and it's starting to make me be like, oh, maybe it is haunted a little bit. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure my house is haunted.
That's
You know, I always thought Ellsworth was haunted too.
I did too. That place was
'cause
sketch.
It's an old house, and plus a lot of rooms, and I was always scared in the basement.
Yeah, the basement is that bathroom really creeped me out.
Yeah, me too. I got like weird vibe. getting
Yeah,
in the
that bathroom,
basement.
like it felt like there was a demon in there or something.
Yeah, but
No,
that's,
yeah,
that's
like,
why
I'm not-
that's why I was like, hey Collin, you want to go downstairs? Or like when
Yeah.
when Julian was here, hey Julian, let's go downstairs.
Yeah, no, the basement was definitely creepy.
When I had to do laundry, bro,
I never told you
Ran
this.
upstairs.
I never told you this. When we first moved into that house, the first night we were moving in, it was like getting late and we were like moving boxes and stuff, and we had just gotten back and it was just Nico and I, and we stepped in and he opened the door to go upstairs to the rooms and stuff. And he said there was a lady just laying on the staircase staring right at him.
Stop.
I swear to God he said that. And I never saw it. I never verified. We wrote it up to like maybe you were just really high, dude, but like he swears on everything he loves. He opened that door and there was just a lady staring at him laying on our staircase.
We should have Nico on the podcast.
No, I'm down for sure.
Just to talk to him about this shit.
Absolutely. But yeah, so like I've definitely had shit like that where it's like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, I don't know,
Let's
man.
change locations. Let's go back to Alex's house.
He said,
I
we're leaving.
I pretty liked it there.
I want to know if that sound stopped while we were talking.
It might have.
Looks like someone's dog got out. There was just a dog running around, no leash, no people. Small puppy.
I thought you were gonna fucking scare me about like the.
You scared me.
I thought he was when he was pointing. I thought he was pointing at the camera, but like with the stand of it, like
fucking
like no, like it was a little bit shaking. No, I thought because when you were pointing, I was looking at the camera, and if we cut back, when you cut back saying look, I went. Because I was looking at that and I was looking so hard to focus on it to see if it was shaking or not.
All right, sorry to freak everyone out for the end of the episode. I just went to like turn it all into this creepy.
No,
like now we're all paranoid.
I got one more thing. Yesterday I went to go to my grandma's to talk to my uncle, and Tiana texted me, my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, so my grandparents are home,
right?
And her and I sleep upstairs, and grandparents sleep upstairs, and they weren't home. And it was like I would say it was like 11 a.m.
Okay.
She grabs Mango, the cat, cat, and once she goes downstairs, she closes the door, and she heard just a knock that just goes on the door, and she said she just ran downstairs, and like she was like she was scared to go upstairs, and she was waiting for me to come back home to like go upstairs with her. But there was a time where she said that her great grandfather passed away. So like whenever like you're walking downstairs, you smell like tea, and he always like makes tea and makes and smells like that, like smells like, I wouldn't say green tea, but it smells like a tea where it's like it smells good, like and that happened to me one time where her brothers and I were going downstairs because we had to go take some chairs upstairs, and we heard like a little girl laugh, and then we ran inside inside the living room.
The fuck?
But like we're just like whatever, and nothing happened. And then one time I was gonna go upstairs, and she's downstairs. And I just smell like tea. And I'm just like, no one's home. No one's making tea. And I looked around. I'm like, no one's making tea. It smells so good. And I told my girlfriend, come upstairs real quick. She comes upstairs and she's just like, she didn't smell anything. I was like, what the fuck? And it was just, they're just saying that it's her great grandfather who like passed away. So, you guys ever heard like the thing where it's like whenever you see a red cardinal, it's like a loved one's checking on you, like that passed away.
Oh, okay.
You guys ever heard of that?
No, I heard it the other way. I heard the fucking cardinal was just a demon coming up out there to you. There was just one day at a fucking I know birds are stupid, but there was like this bright red cardinal. It was back when I lived a little younger. It was back when I lived out in like the borders of Cherry Valley almost. Okay. But we had like this glass sliding door, and like obviously birds will fucking throw themselves out a window regardless, right? But this fucking cardinal would just not stop whipping itself at my glass door, just nonstop, just like bam, bam, bam. And you think after like maybe 3 tries, you'd be like, oh, maybe there's something fucking here, right? But just nonstop, bam, 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 bam. And like for a solid minute, my mom's over there freaking out because she's like really superstitious and everything. She's like, "Don't go in the kitchen! Don't go in the kitchen!" I'm like, "Well, why not?" It's like it's just a bird. The fuck does it matter? It's like let's just go open the door and like kick it or something.
Kick it.
And then she's like, "No, it's a demon. Don't get anywhere near it."
Damn.
And I'm like, I guess. And like it was there for like maybe a solid hour, just thump, thump.
What the
Boom.
fuck?
And like I'm up, it had a second floor in that house, so I went up to my room and I could just hear it off in the distance, just thump, thump. And then I guess it either got finally tired out or it died because I don't really remember much of that. But the bird just kind of like either fucked off because it's not gonna get inside, or it just realized there's a fucking mirror. Like I know birds aren't the smartest,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
That's
like,
weird.
Yeah, like if you hit something as many times as you did, it disappeared. But yeah, it was like a little weird thing that happened in that house. It's a bird just fucking whipping itself out a window for no reason.
Was there someone yelling?
Yeah, I heard. Is that someone outside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably
someone was
for the
outside.
dog.
Yeah.
Someone was outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Hermes.
But no,
was it in
that's
the
what I
basement?
was told. I was
Yeah.
told that it was a loved one that was checking up
Okay.
on you.
That was a very
even
aggressive-
at the house you
They
live in.
really wanted to fucking
There's
Yeah,
a,
I
there's,
really
a bird,
wanted to
there's,
see
a,
it.
there's a bird feeder outside of the dining
Mhm.
the dining room. There's a bird feeder. I think it's still there. Maybe I don't know.
We
You
have a
live there.
bird's nest near the front door now.
Oh well. There's a bird feeder. You remember, Collin? Like whenever you're sitting down on the kitchen table, you could just see like the bird feeder right there and the birds go right there and shit.
No.
Oscar's dad was like, "Oh, that's a loved one checking up on you or checking up on us." Well, it's like they send like a red cardinal, and I think they're pretty rare to see too.
Fair.
In Illinois, there's a lot, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
we're gonna go ghost hunting now.
Let's go. Let's become ghost hunters.
Make it
I really want to do this. I really want to.
Loki.
Come on,
It's scary,
guys.
bro.
Like, we should do it.
Alright, but
shit's
I
scary.
want the
we
Ouija
should-
board.
Fuck
Bro,
you.
don't haunt
No,
my
Yeah,
house.
I only come if you get a Ouija board.
Right.
No,
Don't haunt
you
my
guys
house.
can do it. You guys can do it. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. If Collin doesn't want to do it, Collin and I will be in the basement
Yo.
searching.
All right, let's do some ghostwriting then. We'll get a book, a pencil.
It'd be some good
Nice
topic for
radio.
next
IRL
podcast.
phasmophobia time.
There you go.
No, but yeah,
Yeah.
we should do like on a Saturday after Collin spends time with his girlfriend. Like later that night, we should just fuck.
Once he's free from his girlfriend.
You make it sound like it's like a fucking trap.
No, I'm
Oh,
done shit.
But yeah, I think this has been a pretty good episode, guys. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
we got like an hour and a half of content.
Can I say-
I'm just glad we're able to record because this shit's that
I don't
scared
know,
the
I
fuck
don't
out of
know.
me.
It's
What-
kind of random, but
what
I
did you
just,
say?
I just have a one thing I wanted to say.
Okay,
Why the fuck are they still making Fast and Furious movies, bro?
this is the last one.
yeah,
I
dude.
just-
No, it's not.
No, I
Oh,
just
shut
I
up.
just hold on.
saw-
I just saw Vin Diesel said Fast X is the next one. He's gonna kick off the 3-part finale to
Yeah.
the whole series.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's a trilogy.
It's a trilogy for the finale.
It's a trilogy.
As
for
much as
the,
I love the movie, bro, the movies
I've
they
never-
need to stop at X. That's it.
I've
thought
only
9
seen
was the
Tokyo
last one.
Drift.
They could have stopped at like
They could have
8,
stopped.
bro.
They could have stopped a long
They
time
could, honestly,
ago.
they could have stopped when Paul Walker died. Honestly, because I don't think it's the same without.
And then
Paul.
like there's Tokyo Drift, which is just like that one random one that's
That was good.
non-sequential. Like it's just its
Yeah.
own, you know.
It was good though.
Oh no,
That's the
and that's
only
what I'm
one I
saying.
and it
Like
has
it's
Vin
like
Diesel.
damn.
Vin Diesel was at the end of the movie too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I just wanted to say that because like,
Hey,
it
no, I
pisses me
respect
off.
it. Yeah,
They're
it's like what
milking
the
that
fuck are
bitch.
you guys doing? Yeah,
As
at
much
this
as I
point,
love the
enough
movies,
is
yeah, they
enough.
need to stop.
Enough is enough.
You could say the same thing about Marvel.
Yeah,
It's a
like
different story though. It's different.
No, but like
they're kind of pushing it.
they're
Yeah,
kinda
I think
just getting, like, these
Endgame.
characters that are. Like,
I think Endgame was like, oh man, now we have Black Widow died, then now Iron Man died. Like, fuck, who else is gonna fucking
But
die?
they're adding a Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what's it called?
didn't he
X
fucking
Men.
die?
isn't that DC?
No,
No,
Fantastic Four. I can't
hold on.
remember.
No, it's Marvel.
Okay.
Hold on. Didn't he fucking? Didn't
Well, yeah, from a different universe.
Too
though.
loud.
It's my fault.
From
Didn't
a
it
different universe.
That was
from a different universe?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, because multiverse.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
multiverse.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like they're starting to drag it out a bit.
Yeah.
The stories are getting a bit dry. Like, I get it. This is kind of like the
Some of them, yeah.
recovery from that big ass event. But
Yeah,
at the same time, I feel like nobody. Don't get me wrong. There's probably people who care about it. But then there's also people that are like, I just want to see some action. You know, I just want to see some people beating some ass. You know.
I really want more
Yeah.
Spider-Man with Tom Holland.
I want to.
Spider-Man's
Already
fun to
stepping
watch.
down.
He's stepping down.
Oh, he's stepping away.
Wow.
Or Disney's either forcing him out, something like that.
Really?
I think so. I might be wrong.
Did I just do that? How?
You scared the shit out of me, dog. I
All
thought it
right.
was a
Either
ghost.
way, let's go ahead and wrap this up, guys, because I'm not gonna lie. I got to use the bathroom again, so I can't keep stalling.
All right.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to the 4th episode. We're sorry that it's been like so inconsistent, but I promise we're trying our best, and we're gonna keep just making them when we can, and we're gonna release them as we can, and continue to do that as long as we can.
Yeah.
As we can. Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else you guys would like to say before we head out of here?
No, just thanks for watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ghost hunting.
All right,
Yeah.
fair. All
Keep
right,
you
yeah.
updated.
Thank you guys so much for
Should make
tuning
a
in,
video.
and this has been the Brother Beans. We will catch you guys in the next episode. Otherwise, catch you later.
Adios.
Bye.